EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. presented by MasterCard. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've got a tie for the lead at 1 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. This one starting up that left side. And that is going to miss the fairway as his opening tee shot is in the rough.
It's okay, not ideal, but manageable from there. Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
Nota Begay the third is down there. This for an opening birdie.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he will very quickly move to 1 under par. You know, Frank, you walk around the grounds and this golf course, and you just can't help but think about the great Arnold Palmer, all that he did for the sport of golf. I know you got a chance to know Mr. Palmer, as I did during your time playing the tour. What are your memories of Arnold?
Well, Rich, if you indulge me, I'd go back to when he played in New Zealand. I remember as just a young teenager watching him play at my local club. He was playing alongside Bob Charles. I was amazed then how he could still play. He was probably in his 50s in those days. And how he could still drive the ball well. And then I first got to play with him in the 1995 Masters. And the amazing thing about that is even though he lacked for a little bit of power as he got older, he had this amazing ability to work the ball around the golf course. And I learned so much about Augusta National just playing one round competitive round of golf with him. And then obviously when he would visit the booth at Bay Hill when I was doing the broadcast there. So he's the king for a reason. And the greatest line I ever heard was, Arnold Palmer never met a stranger.
Frank, he did have that rare ability to connect with kings and commoners. And there is an old saying that friends should be preferred to kings. He was, as you referenced, known as the king. But I always felt, Frank, that Arnold Palmer was very simply the best friend the game of golf has ever had.
Well said.
Now to the par 4 third, 434 yards and plenty of trouble on that left side.
One of the hardest tee shots on the front side. Water very much in play down the left. Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
So from off the fairway, his second now at 3.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
A long one coming up here for birdie. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. 561-yard par 5 for it. Frank a chance to make 4 and maybe even an eagle 3.
Yeah, that green's just raised a little bit, so if you had a good drive in there and you're going with a slightly shorter club, big advantage.
This started toward the left side.
I dare say a touch too aggressive. Trying to fly it all the way and expect it to hold is very ambitious. Look what's happened.
A birdie chance if he can knock one in close. His third from the bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. Fifth hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea.
Yeah, this is not the biggest of fairways, so that is a good shot here at 5. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to stretch the lead to 2 shots. Frank, talk to us about the 6th hole here at Bay Hill. Intimidating to look at as
I don't want to talk about it, Rich. I don't like the look of the hole. It's too tough. It intimidates everybody.
I can't imagine what players would be feeling walking up to this tee box.
Yeah, stand there. You'll find out.
That is into the rough on the right side of this fairway, so understandably not wanting to risk it being too close to the lake. And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5. Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And the lead quickly stretches to 3 here in the early going. Moving on now, Frank, we're at the par 3 7th hole. What's the challenge here?
Really, the high ball hitters have an advantage here. Just try and carry it in the middle of the green.
Now at the par 3 7th, Frank, it's just under 200 yards.
It's still quite daunting. A very narrow entry on that left side, so you've got to hit the ball flush off the tee. Really guarantee a carry of that over that right bunker, so it's still a daunting tee shot.
And look at where that is going to wind up. That is as good as it gets. Chance now for another birdie. Ah, yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. Getting ready to tee off now at the 8th, and Frank, this hole has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, even though it's a pretty hole, Rich, it's a fairway you must hit because that second shot here is one of the toughest on the golf course. Smoked that drive. A little unlucky, actually, to get into the first cut.
So no real problems here with the lie. It's his second from that first cut. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee. The hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now note his second from the fairway.
He's got 115 yards to the front, 147 to the hole, Wind definitely hurting in his face.
And this ball not quite going to be a GIR. It'll come to rest on the fringe. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will make this an even 30 for the front side, going out in 6 under par. 10th hole here at Bay Hill is not overly long, just 400 yards, but the emphasis is on accuracy off the tee. It's absolutely crucial. Put it in play in the right spot. You'll have a chance to get out of here with a birdie. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and back another fine effort off the tee. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he continues to build on this advantage. Sensational here on day 1. Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
Uh-oh, this is heading left, and there is no land over there. And in fact, that is into the lake here at 11. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Nah, might have stared at that one too long. You know, sometimes you just got to go with your gut. All right, that's in for a double bogey 6. And fortunately, the lead's still a comfortable one, a full 4 shots. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the two bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green. It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Oh, that is a good bunker play right there. Just a few feet left for a 4. Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. Par 4 13th now. Frank, what's the key here?
Really avoid those 3 bunkers, Rich. You don't want a fairway bunker shot over water for your second shot.
At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is 250 yards or so off the tee. So you've either got a choice to play short of that or sneak it down the end, which is about 300 yards. But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway, that second shot, evil.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot. And that will make it onto the putting surface, but ultimately, not a real good shot. Now this for another birdie. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Frank, one of the things I like about Bay Hill is it requires you to hit clean, strong golf shots. And here's another case at the par 3 14th. It's more than 200 yards.
Another one, really, you've just got to play it through the air. You can't play this like an Open Championship run-up par 3. Must fly it onto the green.
That will be too much club. It's into one of those 2 bunkers over the back of this 14th green. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Onward now to the 15th, 429-yard par 4, dogleg right. accuracy off the tee is a must. Magnolia trees guarding both sides of the fairway.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
And this is looking really good.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, boy, that seared the left edge, but it did want to go in. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain at 6 under par. Frank, this is a great hole late in the round. Par 5 and a chance to really make up some ground or extend the lead. I mean, you can make some things happen here.
Shortest of the 4 par 5s and reachable for just about everyone. But really, it's the second shot. The better the tee shot, the easier you make that second shot.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
Frank, this is a great hole through the years to watch when the pressure is ratcheted up deep into a round. That is all you want at more than 220 yards.
Plays slightly shorter because it's downhill. The bunker's on the left in play. Even the bunker short ride, and of course the water, if you just miss it a bit, that's in play. And the green shapes away from you. This has to be the most difficult par 3 on the golf course.
And I think he expected a little more help from that wind. This ball doesn't even get there. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. This one measures out to 15 feet. Oh, yeah, worth an exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Finishing hole at Bay Hill is the demanding 458-yard par 4. Water to the right, OB along the entire left side. A 4 almost feels like a birdie here. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now from just 94 yards out, this his second.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
Now this for another birdie.
And not a particularly demanding putt here. Maybe slightly down an incline, but it is dead straight.
Oh, that is a beauty in for birdie here at the last. And this is going to be an opening round 64. Sensational. So an ideal day one for our featured golfer. Already 3 shots clear of the field after 18 holes.
3 is so much difference, Rich. You can afford to make a little mini mistakes, so keep that in the back pocket. But just more importantly, the style and the standard of golf to see straight out of the gates.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.